When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, you could just imagine what happened. From the moment I felt the lump till now, I've had support. I was aware then that this disease was deadly, could kill. And in order for them to test further, they did a lumpectomy. It's a pain that we all experience together.
This is a face of a survivor. These are the faces of Y-Me. Y-Me of Connecticut. Each year, over 180,000 women and a number of men in the United States are diagnosed with breast cancer. 1 out of 5 women in Connecticut diagnosed with breast cancer this year will call the Y-Me Breast Cancer Hotline. What is Y-Me? Y-Me of Connecticut is a not-for-profit breast cancer organization providing breast cancer support and information through a wide variety of services. Y-Me's free services include a toll-free Connecticut breast cancer hotline.
Well, you know, I'd be very happy to tell you a little bit about that kind of procedure. Like I told you before, I had this done 14 years ago.
Support groups in many Connecticut towns and cities.
And it helps to talk to women who've been there and who have experienced somewhat what I have.
Open door lectures for breast cancer patients, their families, friends, and general public.
Music therapy is just one of several modalities that was just mentioned as complementary care.
An open door is a lecture given by usually a professional in the medical field or in the support services field for the person concerned about or diagnosed with breast cancer.
Breast self-exam workshops, an annual symposium.
I get calls from people halfway around the world, see. They say, I learned I have breast cancer today. I say, don't worry, you won't die when they tell you. They say, how do you know that? I said, anybody who finds my phone number from halfway around the world, you're not normal, see.
A speakers bureau, an extensive lending library of books, tapes, videos, and pamphlets, and free information packets.
Women with breast cancer.
That answers the question, what is Y-Me? But now, who is Y-Me? Very simple. Y-Me is an organization of people who've been touched by breast cancer, survivors, family, friends. It doesn't matter whom. These people come together to help others like themselves, others that need and depend on the support Y-Me gives.
I've had support and I've been fortunate that my support still goes on, and because of what we've done, what we've had, they now too become part of Y-Me. We are Y-Me. It's not just Sonia. My whole family is Y-Me.
Y-Me of Connecticut inspires much, much more than hope. Y-Me compels many survivors to give back to what they see as a family, not as an organization.
Oh, this is terrific. I'm Renee's doctor, and she does everything beautifully.
And I'm here tonight because a Y-Me of Connecticut volunteer called my home the evening of my first chemotherapy treatment. Through my pain, the incredible pain, I begged her and I pleaded with her to please tell me how she got through this.
Others have shown their support of Y-Me of Connecticut with charitable contributions. Over the years, the Y-Me Golf Tournament has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars in support of Y-Me programs and activities, making the winning trophy not a matter of pride, but a matter of caring and support. Others, like Dr. Donald DeJulian and his staff at Brantford Dental Care, contribute through unique programs like Brighter Smiles for Y-Me.
The main thing about this whole thing is to give back to your community.
Through caring and understanding, Dr. DeJulian and his staff are able to support the many services that Y-Me offers breast cancer patients, survivors, and their families.
How long has it been since you've had your teeth checked?
We offer the type of service, the whitening service. It's something that's purely aesthetic, it's purely voluntary on their part, and we tell them the process. And during the months that we have the charity, which are usually April, May or March, April, and May. It's either 2 or 3 months of the year. We tell them that all of the money that they pay will go directly to the charity.
Some of us have had personal encounters with cancer, and or have had relatives that have, and it's rewarding.
So many lives have been affected by breast cancer, and so many touched by the caring support of Y-ME.
I think it's important to get involved to show other people that you can do this. It's easy, it's worth the time, and it makes me feel better about myself for doing it. And I think it'd make anybody feel good that did it.
It's not just me, you don't forget. It's a whole staff that does it, and really it's the staff that does most of it. It's fun, very rewarding. Our staff loves it.
Y-ME of Connecticut, good morning. That's okay. Take your time.
One of the ways Y-ME provides support is through its unique breast cancer hotline, staffed by trained breast cancer survivors.
I think that's what makes Y-ME unique, is that the groups and the hotline are all run by breast cancer survivors.
1 out of 5 women in Connecticut diagnosed with breast cancer this year will call the Y-ME breast cancer hotline.
That the woman can literally reach us at the most critical time when she's first being told that she has breast cancer.
My first call to the hotline was a woman who was crying, and her doctor had just called and told her that she had breast cancer. And she was devastated and scared and in shock. And she had picked up the line and called Y-ME. And my response to her really was to listen, to try to give her some sort of comfort and saying to her, it's okay, I'm here.
Thank you.
Like the Y-ME hotline, the Y-ME breast cancer support groups benefit from being facilitated by breast cancer survivors.
And I think everybody appreciates the fact that nobody knows like somebody who's been there.
I can always count on at least 2 or 3 of you calling me up to encourage me. How did it go? You'll be fine.
Survivors that share the intimate experience of knowing breast cancer firsthand.
I want to hug.
Y-ME of Connecticut is much more than services and support. It's people. People who've journeyed together through pain and sorrow, through laughter and joy, through hardship and hope.
When I was diagnosed, there was nothing in this area that was giving me support and was there that would answer some of the questions I had, the many questions I had. And so I thought this is a fantastic organization, and to be part of it was an honor.
And the way in which I could give back some of what I received was to be part of Y-ME.
Y-ME of Connecticut was the organization that helped me find my way.
Y-ME knows that breast cancer touches everybody.
Y-ME will be until I go.
Y-ME of Connecticut Breast Cancer Organization. Y-ME. Why not you? Support Y-ME of Connecticut.